So what I've been told from this point onward is that I need to do this again, and to get a different ending, I obviously need to pick 9S at the end. Then like sit and watch the credits for that. And then I also like shouldn't have skipped the credits with A2 when I did the thing, but in order to get ending E, I need to do both endings anyway, and E is canonically the best ending. Begin as yes, because this is where I make my choice. By the way, hey there guys, my name is Nix, and welcome back to what might be the last episode of NieR Automata. I'm undecided as of yet. It might be the end, I might go and do more endings. I might, it depends on, like, what endings people want to see. Not to be that guy, but we've heard this. Well, I chose A2 last time, so here's hoping that hacking is still as OP as shit.
It doesn't matter.
Oh god damn it, I'm terrible at this. I am actually terrible at like going into combat going into like the hacking minigame as soon as we start talking.
9X. It doesn't matter. Why do I long for humans like this? Why do I desire the touch of something that no longer exists?
It's how we were made. Androids were designed to protect their human masters. Our core programming demands that we...
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Find it. Just destroy it. If it all goes away, that'll solve everything!
Damn it!
Have I apparently forgot how to lock on since I've last played this game? Okay, this is interesting. Getting him from all the different angles. Although it'd help if I didn't fuck it up every time. Well, not quite every time. Most of the time, apparently. Oh, god fucking damn it. That's a lot of pain for me to avoid. I'm getting, like, all the interesting camera angles for this final hacking thing, and honestly, like, I wish more of them were varied like this throughout the game, rather than just being the tiny box. Granted, it's because we as androids are more complex than the no, we're the androids, the robots. God, sometimes it's confusing to tell what machine's what.
Take care of 9S. To be.
Who designed a robot to bleed? Not to be that guy and bring everyone out of the moment, but... Well, this isn't ideal for anyone. Fatal system error detected. Memory leak verified. Repair impossible. Begin emergency evacuation of remaining memories. Like I said, I hear clicking, but I don't hear anything happening. My name is 9S. Newly manufactured scanner model. January 30th. I don't know how to pronounce that. 11942. Because normally we say 2000 something, but I don't know how to do that when we get to the 11,000s, because I don't plan on living that long. Roll out at 4:25 a.m. bunker time. I will fight for humanity with all my strength. The pleasure is mine, Commander. A light collapsed in a space of blinding white. The pain is gone. The light envelops me. It's so warm. I was anxious. A soldier from the moment I was born, thrown into the world alone. Nothing to rely on. No God to believe in. I was alone. Tasked with infiltrating enemy territory to gather intelligence. Ooh, this music's real good. In the fog. In the flames. Alone. My name's 9S. I'm here to provide support. 2B came off as being rather aloof. Cold, even. She must have wanted to distance herself from me. I guess she didn't want to be attached to someone she had to kill again and again and again. But Scanners like me mostly work alone, scouting out enemy lines and all that. I don't usually get a partner. It's kind of fun. I was so happy to be with someone. It was like I had a family. My damage worsens. I start to lose my memories. The space fills with pure white light. It's like being buried in snow. It's a little bit cold. It's a little bit frightening. Will my soul disappear? A dark fog clouds my vision. As it ebbs and flows in its slow, dreamlike way, it gradually takes human shape. It's the red girl. She slowly begins to speak. This tower is a colossal cannon built to destroy the human server. Destroy the server and rob the androids of their very foundation. That was the plan devised by those girls. But they changed their mind. They saw us androids. They saw Adam and Eve. They saw how we lived, considered the meaning of existence, and came to a different conclusion. This tower doesn't fire artillery. It fires an arc. An arc containing memories of the foolish machine life forms. An arc that sends those memories to a new world. Perhaps they'll never reach that world. Perhaps they'll simply wander in an empty sky for eternity. It's all the same to the girls. For them, time is without end. Adam and Eve are inside the Ark. Eve is asleep. Adam holds him in a gentle embrace. He seems to be smiling at me. I try to look up at him, but my body refuses to move. Looks like the damage is spread to my motor functions as well. Oh no, my text is fading. That's how you know I'm dying. Will you come with us? Asks Adam. The question was completely free of malice. It seemed I no longer had reason to hate machines. Maybe I never had a reason in the first place. What have I been fighting for? Who have I been living for? I don't know anymore. I try to speak my mind, but the words don't come out right. My thought routines are losing cohesion. I can't remember my name. Mustering all my strength, I force out the words. I don't know if it makes a massive difference as to what ending I get here, but I'll go with this one. I'll go with you. We YoHRa have no right to remain in this world. And there goes the Ark. Childhood's end. Well, there's ending D. The best way I can describe it is bittersweet, I guess. I mean, from what they said, 9S's consciousness, I think? His consciousness along with Adam and Eve's were fired into space to reach someone eventually, I think.
Report. All YoHRa unit black boxes now confirmed offline. Our mission to oversee the progress of Project YoHRa is complete. Proceeding to final stage of project. Commencing deletion of all data. Pod 153 to Pod 042. Data noise present in stream. Requesting temporary halt to perform data check.
Accept the pod's request. Yes? Yes!
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Data confirmed. Personal data for units 9S, 2B, and A2 appear to be leaking out.
Pod 153 to Pod 042. Follow project rules and delete all personal data.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Personal data deletion request denied.
Pod 153 to Pod 042. Failure to parse statement.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. There was data created in my banks as I was referencing the records. I realized something. I have come to the conclusion that I cannot accept this resolution.
The destruction of all YoHRa units is an essential component of the project plan. All data must be destroyed.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Repeat. Personal data deletion request denied. Initiating data salvage. Pod 153. You hoped they would survive as well, didn't you?
We lack the authority for such an action. The rules are protected by low-level systems. Salvaging data poses an unacceptable level of risk. Knowing that, do you still wish for them to survive?
Oh, hell yes! Space-time rewind! Oh, and okay, now I've got ending E as well. Oh, now I can do...
Program has initiated a purge. If this continues, our consciousness data will likely be deleted.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. We were created to execute the android's Project YoHRa plan. We had no capacity for emotion. But when we six were connected and exchanged information, something happened. I cannot deny the feeling of something resembling consciousness and emotion being born.
Unable to reply.
Perhaps we now understand that not everything has to have an answer.
So, they've gained emotion, the pods have gained emotion as well, basically, is what we're gathering, and that's the reason that they want to save 2B, 9S, and A2. Or at least that's what I'm gathering. Also, this is surprisingly this is a lot harder than I initially thought it would be. I recently learned that all the music in this game is actually like sang in Angelic, which is the text they made up for this game. That's a cool factors thing. I did wonder, like, is this an actual language I can learn? Angelic apparently is. Do I have the time to learn it? No! God, no. I wish I had that kind of time on my hands. I can barely upload videos properly as it goes. Which, yeah, I probably should, give thoughts on the project. Honestly, I took far too long getting some of these parts out because... Well, I honestly, like, sometimes I don't have an excuse. It's just that sometimes this takes longer to get out compared to the other parts. Like, currently I'm running Zero Time Dilemma. It's real easy to record, which is why between the last part and this video, you've gotten, like, 3 to 4 episodes of that come out. That's just because I can, like, just record, just cut out the dead silence and just, you know, it's pretty easy to edit out. Also, it just takes longer to render because I can render that in 30. This has taken far longer than I anticipated because of the multiple ending things. Music's real good, but I keep saying, I've said that about the whole thing. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like the fact that I kind of took so long with this game kind of killed some of the enjoyment I got out of it. Don't get me wrong, this game's phenomenal. Granted, it didn't make me cry nearly as much as some games that I've played. God, though the philosophy points are probably a little over my head as well. I'm not a philosopher. I'm too snarky for that, is my best defense. I'm too much of a giant arsehole sometimes to appreciate the finer philosophical points this game brings up. Really hope I don't have to survive to the end. Because if I have to survive, then it's connect to the network. Sure. Give up here. Leaving. Yes? Do I have to do I have to finish that properly in order to do that, or? Yeah, okay, I didn't, what it looked like there, I didn't get ending D, so I've got to do the credits thing properly. Okay, well, let's do this again once more with the feelings, shall we? You know, I never thought that the true final boss of this game would be the fucking credits. Then again, I don't know what I expected coming into this game. Yeah, I was trying to give, like, final thoughts on this, but it's kind of hard to, like, shoot them up and speak at the same time. That's probably because I'm a bit simple sometimes, though. Yeah, I hate to say it, but, like, I think, like, taking a long-ass break sometimes in between episodes kind of curbed my enthusiasm for this game, even though I think this game is great. I was trying to remember, because I'm like, there was definitely some points where I took like a longish break from this, and I tried to remember what it was, and it was like, oh yeah, that was the time my PS4 kind of died, so I needed to give it a while to come back. And then like Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, and it kind of took over for a while because, let's be honest, it was always going to. But as I say, it was just like, I just sometimes found it easier to edit the episodes of the NieR games that came out alongside this. So often they came out more frequently because it was quicker and easier to record and edit. Because this, as I say, just took work to try and get to the like the point before I could like time travel in the timeline. But no, this game is great, and I do not regret LPing it. I admit, I feel like I could have done a way better job LPing it, but it's definitely not, I hate to say it's definitely not one of my best, but hey ho, we gotta move on from here on out. Which reminds me, although I should probably make this in the vlog because I don't know how many people will end up watching this, new LP things, because that's normally what I discuss in the credits of LPs I'm currently doing. I have two thoughts in the back of my head. Well, I have actually several thoughts in the back of my head. One of which I've spoken about at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, so most people already know these two answers. But since I do want to play Steins Gate at some point, but I feel like running 2 visual novels on the channel is kind of niche. So I want to like keep like, I hate to say like a game with proper gameplay, because that just makes me sound like an asshole, and it implies that visual novels are less. No, if anything, visual novels give me more feels half of the time, because I'm not trying to fucking do button inputs at the same time. I just sit there and read and cry my eyes out normally. And if it's Steins Gate I want to play, then I best be prepared, because it's not Steins Gate 0, I'm not there yet, although I still probably will cry my eyes out, because that's just the kind of person I am. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, things that come next. So, in ideas of like keeping an actual game running at the same time, I can't think of a better term for it. A non-visual novel thing is probably the kindest term to come up with, but I have a couple options, and some of them are definitely interesting. For one, I was thinking about doing Final Fantasy X. I'm just a bit iffy on whether, like, going from the stream format to the video format will, like, throw some people off from watching, like, from basically kind of like starting a game midway through if you've not watched the rest of them, because I know not everyone has time to watch, like, the 2-hour plus VODs that I put up. So there's that. My alternative options, I really want to play Valkyria Chronicles at some point. I've never played it, but it's a strategy game. Which automatically puts it right up my alley. I love me some good strategy games. And if it's got an anime aesthetic as well, it's just all good to boot. Someone will be like, why don't you play Fire Emblem then? Good question. Because, actually, I can answer your question with the question. Because the best one's on 3DS, and I can't record that. And Three Houses isn't out yet, is the best answer I can give. So, that and I just want to try, like, something new. And I've never played a Valkyria Chronicles game. Actually, that's a lie. I played, like, the first mission of one just to see if it's something I'd be into. And I was like, yeah, okay. Once I got past what was essentially the tutorial. My other alternative... God, I'm gonna fucking die again. How long are these goddamn credits? Yeah, my third and... Well, I guess final for the time being, because I don't have any other ideas that aren't visual novels. My third game that I was debating putting up for the poll is No More Heroes. Yeah, after seeing the trailer for 3, I've kind of... My interest has been piqued on the No More Heroes franchise. So I want to check those out at some point. And besides, I heard No More Heroes 1 and 2 was fun. And Travis Strikes Again was kind of meh. But that's because Travis Strikes Again wasn't like an actual No More Heroes game. It was a spin-off. But yeah, so I kind of want to try No More Heroes as well. I walked into that fucking one. Give up here. No! We carry on! Please don't make me do the whole thing again. Thank God. These are definitely things I've not seen before. Or maybe I have, because I feel like I've seen Japan IZZM. Maybe it's just put me back a bit. If it's only a bit, then I'm fine with that. But yeah, I'm kind of run out of things to say. So if you got any other... If you like the sound of any of the games I've listed off, or if you want throw other games out there that you want to see me play, like, just leave them in the comments and I will mull over your suggestions. / take into account what is the most popular requested game. And yeah, basically that's it. Now I'm going to just try and survive until I get to the goddamn end of this thing. I've learned that focusing the ones in the big text is probably the wisest idea because they take multiple hits. And are a pain in the ass. 8-4 limited. You know, I don't know if I ever sat and watched all these credits, but Jesus Christ, I don't remember them being this many. Also, cup of tea. That would be ideal right now. If you know anything about a British man, he loves his a good cup of tea. Don't know why I said that with a strange accent. Don't know why I slipped into Korean there for and I decided to talk about tea. Anyone else find it fitting that Square Enix has got like 10,000 bullets and there's that gif of Yoko Taro on the internet rolling around screaming "fuck Square Enix"? That's a thing, right? People remember. Because they made him do a Game of the Year edition. Oh, I received a message. No, goddammit! I will keep going! I was never good at shmups. Goddammit, I just... Is it all pointless? No! Oh, they've actually got, like, things in the background. Some wars never end. That said, fight what's important to you, the fourth dimension. I thought that was almost a fourth wall joke. God, it's so goddamn hard to kill. No! Stop taunting me, Yoko Taro! I take it back, you're a fucking genius! All geniuses are madmen until proven right. I wouldn't quote me on that one because it's probably wrong. I am not goddamn giving up no matter how many times you tell me that life may or may not be pointless. God, if I've learned one thing, that is the goddamn human nature. I've also learned that I probably shouldn't camp in this corner. Because I just end up dying more. Also, if I've learned anything from playing Gungeon, I probably should, like, just focus on me. And if I kill something while shooting, then that's just a benefit at this point. My survival comes first. When it comes to bullet hells. Okay, I got called bullshit on that one. Give up here. No! If you rescue offer received from... I don't even know who that is. Accept offer. Is this meant to happen? I feel like this is meant to happen. Like, you're meant to, like, fuck this up to a point, but keep going, and that's, like, the point of this. Oh, I can change display, apparently. Oh, this is way easier. Great, now I get to shoot the Square Enix team. Okay, I take this back. This ending's great. I think I get, well, I'm kind of getting the philosophy that they're going for. I said I'm a bit slow, but even I can see this one. Sometimes you just gotta accept help from people. You gotta help each other and not fight. It's like the Union Cross thing all over again, except this one's just to shoot 'em up. I swear I just keep seeing Square Enix Limited over and over again. I've got to be getting close to the end now because I'm getting the special thanks section. Yeah, Square Enix again. God damn it, Square Enix, please. Stop. We made it.
Everything that lives is designed to end. They are perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death. However, life is all about the struggle within this cycle. That is what we believe. Pod 153 to Pod 042. How is it going?
I am embarrassed.
Why is that?
I launched a suicide attack, and yet, here I am, still alive. I must look very silly.
Do not feel bad about it. We are alive, after all. And being alive is pretty much a constant stream of embarrassment.
Yep.
That concept is a bit too abstract for me to understand at this time. I will save it in my list of things to analyze later.
Don't look too hard into it.
Pod 042. Did the data salvage restore all of their past memories?
Yes.
And are those recovered parts of the same design as previous ones?
Yes.
Then, won't that simply lead us to the same conclusion as before?
I cannot deny the possibility. However, the possibility of a different future also exists. A future is not given to you. It is something you must take for yourself.
The minds that emerged.
Pod 153 to player.
Me?
Please respond to this query. Do you, faithful player, have anything you would like to say to other players who are suffering because they cannot finish NieR Automata?
No. No, I don't.
Understood. Returning to title screen.
I like they give you the option to, like, post a comment to appear in the background. Damn. This ending became something that I completely was not expecting, but fully appreciated. I take it back, this game is fucking phenomenal. I also do like the fact that they changed the title screen halfway through, and it is more beautiful than the first one, from what I remember. Right, well, I have all the main endings, as in endings A through E. So, if there's any other endings you want me to look into, then let me know in the comments. But other than that, I'm going to call this an episode. Yes, it's kind of short, probably, once I cut out all of the... like, dead air between the shoot-'em-up sections, but... oh boy. This game's fucking phenomenal and should be experienced by any man possible. In fact, I do... every time, like, someone asks me, like, PS4 games, and I'm like, have you played NieR Automata? Even though they pronounced it Automata. I'm gonna keep with Automata. But, yeah, I tell them to play this game because it's just something that needs to be experienced. Because it's just phenomenal. I even, as I say, with, like, all the strange, weird gaps with and the problems with LPing it. But that's my problem. I don't want anyone to think I didn't love this game because of it. I did. Well, on to other things, I guess. Thank you all for watching this episode of NieR Automata. As I've said, if there's anything else that you want me to do in this game, let me know down below. Or if there's any games that I've spoken about or games you want me to play in the future. Again, as I need to, like, hiccup. Let me know down below, but other than that, thank you all for watching. It's when I get emotional at the end of every LP, and, like, I don't even know why. I do know why. It's because I truly am thankful that anyone takes time out of their day to watch me talk shit about video games. I'm just a man with a strange accent. I only bring that point up because I went for a job interview recently and they thought I sounded American. I'm like, no, I've definitely lived in Britain all 23 years of my life. But that's, again, this is probably a side effect of... that is probably a side effect of me doing the commentary thing, but I'm getting off track again. It's just a thing. I can never end a video. Just call it quits, Nix. Now's the time. Thank you all for watching from the bottom of, I think, what's left of my heart. Any future games that want to tear it to shreds, let me know. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I've been Nix, as I punch myself in the chest. I'll see y'all next time. Laters.